Everybody, I'm Fair Luna, and I play games on the internet. If you're new here, thanks for stopping by, and if you've been here before, welcome back. Today we're playing in Stars in Time. We are somewhere in Act 2, and we're going to be very sad. We're going to be very sad indeed. Ba-ba-ba. All right, bear with me just a moment while I get my stream manager working again. There we go. Beautiful. We did it. Yeah, okay, we're in Act 2 now. Excellent. Welcome in, everybody. Hi, Val. Hi, Surreal Sheep. Hello. We're playing the video game. Does it default to the one that I saved in last? Sure. Oh, it does. Amazing. Oh no, an ad break! It's fine. Ah, yes, we were eating snackage. Why are we up here? What were we doing? Were we getting Mirabelle leveled up? We unlocked a door. I ate a different snack this time. Yes! Are you ready? Ready. Alright, let's go! Val remembers. That's good. I mean, you write them down, unlike me, who does not. Oh yeah, we should be fighting Sadnesses on purpose. This is a rock Sadness. Nice. Mirabelle, honey, I would like you to do a bit of a paper. Nice. Ooh. Nice. Oh no. Thanks, Bonnie. We don't actually have a paper attack. Never mind. Bonnie deals the final blow. Dweel is now vulnerable. You better not be showing me paper back there. Actually, maybe you better be showing me paper back there. Nice work, Bonnie! You breathe in and out. 500 experience received. Isabeau's now level 47, and so is Odile. Odile's no longer frozen in time, right? Right. Okay, good. Oh, right. This was the gardening room. Right. Tonics. Were there other tonics around here? As you pass through, you realize, not for the first time in this situation, that everyone unconsciously makes sure to not touch you any more than necessary. It's not the best feeling, but there must be a reason they're not touching you, so you leave it alone. Oh. We didn't bump the table this time. You don't stumble this time, but you feel dizzy still. Felt like the air around you warped and changed for a second. There's some gardening books about rare and powerful plants. None of them catch your eye. This is rock again. Yikes. Let's give that to you. Yeah, you got a good craft for this. Hit him with the paper. Ouch! Not quite enough. Bonnie missed. Oh no, Bonnie. We actually just need to heal. Ew. Oh, wait. Okay, there. That little guy in the back's now vulnerable. Little twirl. You breathe in and out. 500 experience received. I didn't put anything out. Excuse me a moment while I do that. I forgot. I had a very busy and excited day today, and I forgot to tell people that I was doing the thing. Excuse me a moment. I'm not late, you're late. I'm not late putting my ads out. You're all late. It's a very busy job being a cute little octo. It's true. I was inside a cannon today. And I went to go see a lot of aminals. And I saw Gus. Oh, Gus is ancient. Do you know Gus is 102 years old? That's so many old. Hi, Rice. Welcome in. That's so many old. He's ancient. He's a turtle. A tortoise. Tortoise. He's a tortoise. I always forget that because he's so old. He's such an old man. Oh. No. Spoon, please. You're supposed to help me in these situations, not hurt me in these situations. Why are you like this? There we go. I'm eating nachos and I am very determined. Aww. Yeah! Gopher tortoises in the wild only usually live to be like 80, but he's 102. That's so many. I also took a picture of some of the first exhibits that the museum had. They're from like a bajillion years ago. Definitely over 100 years ago. The Museum of Natural History has been there for a long time. Oh, that's the head housemaiden's office. Someone like her definitely has some good stuff, right? Like keys, like snacks.
Like information. Let's look around. The head housemaiden's massive desk drawer. Mirabelle said the key should be in the drawer. You start looking for the key. So this is the office of...
The head housemaiden of the House of Dormont. She's wonderful. She manages the house and makes sure everyone is happy and fulfilled. She organizes a lot of events, too. She's also a great crafter. She always creates wonderful items and makes everyone's lives easier. She taught me so much. Most of the craft skills I know I learned from her.
She was the one, wasn't she? The one who was supposed to...
Yes. She's the one who was supposed to defeat the king. But the king was too strong and attacked out of nowhere. And now, I don't know what happened to her. When I fled the house, the king might have already...
Don't worry, Mira. If she's that strong, I'm sure we'll find her safe and sound eventually.
Yeah! Positive. I have to stay positive.
Ah, stars. There was a key hidden in there. It was taped to the underside, so you missed it before. You blinding idiot. You found the rock key. The keychain dangling, it is shaped like a hand in the rock position. How fitting. You put the key in your pocket. You now know where the rock key is located. Oh, we don't like the change got around here. A closet. It's full of boring administrative papers. Some notes on the king. Okay. Vogard is so weird. Oh, we don't want anything to do with the bookcase, huh? Bored of it? It's a spreadsheet. The first full column is titled Save Vogard. The second near empty column is titled Other. What could this be about? could that be about? You roll the coin around in your pocket.
Mm.
Well, there was nothing important in there, right? So this is fine? What a waste of time. At least we didn't get squashed, though. Oh wait, I should be fighting you.
I hate fighting you. I'm so sorry, stranger, but I don't like to fight you. Ugh. I need the thing that resurrects us. And I need Odile to be resurrected. Oh! Nice! Ugh. I don't know if we're gonna be fast enough. Darn it! Come on, Siffrin. I don't know if I'm gonna make it out of here. Not that it necessarily matters. Right. Well. Yeah. You don't have any strength to go on.
It's over. The sadness looms over you all. Odile is passed out. Bonnie is giving Isabeau a tonic. Isabeau, who's trying to stand up but can't, won't. Mirabella's... No. She's breathing. She's fine. She'll be fine. You will not. You feel... cold. You... can't... move. You... can't... let it end like this. The sadness is about to strike. You grip your dagger, and what if the last of your strength you died saving your friends. Thank you. I love the way I'm voicing this. Loop time! Oh, wait, I should be fighting these sadnesses, I said to myself. How about that?
I fought the sadness.
But something terrible happened.
Ah!
It's too much nacho dip on my chip.
Ah.
Oh. So even deaths like this loop you back, huh? At least you managed to make sure you dealt the final blow. Everyone should have been able to continue without you. Does the world continue after you die? Or does looping restart at all? You could ask Loop later.
Mega Man things. I saw some things. I saw a suggestion for a Mega Man game.
You flip the coin in the air a few times.
Siffrin, you're up.
The usual, please. The usual.
Okay, let me think.
I always remember things.
Okay, I got a few things to get while I'm here. Like a blessing from the Change God.
That you'll be super fast. Always attack first. Don't leave the enemy a chance to touch you. You repeat under your breath. Super fast. Super fast. Super fast. You actually feel a little faster? You jump in place, trying to notice if anything changed.
Oh, we hydrate as chat demands. And I still can't hear my emo. I still can't hear. Wait, I can fix this while I'm streaming. We discovered it before that when my monitor wasn't working, it was possible to fix while I was streaming. Bear with me just a sec, chat. I know what's wrong. Where are my assets? No, not that asset. No, not that one either. No, that's live split. That's not what we need. Why do I have live split, you ask? I can't see chat right now. Why do I have live split? It's a mystery. Where is the thing?
Okay, bear with me.
Live split is a you know how speedrunners usually have a clock going when they're doing stuff? Live split is that clock. Generally speaking.
You jump in place, trying to notice if anything's changed. You jump right on a pointy rock. You don't tear up. Not that much agile, then. You and your allies' attack speed got boosted a little. You close your eyes. Wow. Okay, that's enough for this loop. You thank the Change God for its blessing and quickly run away.
Hi, Sildora. Welcome in. Okay, I have adventures to do. I have to give flowers to someone.
I know you want to see Loop. I've got a couple of things to do first.
The drawing kid. The amazing artist is here. It's Mirabelle.
The kid beams at you. They shuffle their drawings and show you another one. It's you! It's me! You'd like to get that drawing again. Can you draw something I can take with me? The kid looks at you for a moment and then gets to work. It's you and your allies. It's me and my friends. The kid makes a happy noise and gives you the drawing. You got the friendship doodle. You put the drawing in your pocket along with your souvenirs. Thank you, talented one. The kid laughs happily and gets back to drawing.
I went out today. I went on an adventure, so it was very exciting.
Hello. Ah, aren't you one of the saviors traveling with Mirabelle? Here, have one. You could keep it or gift it to someone special. You got the bright flower. You got the flower again. You could give it to someone else this time. I don't know what that fleur is for. Let's give it to Loop. Kid still dances and looks at you curiously. You look so weird. Are you from up in the sky? Are you? How did you know?
Yes. I knew it.
If you're from the sky, then I'm gonna give this back to you. You put the leaf in your pocket along with your souvenirs. It fell from the sky, but I'm giving it back. Thank you for this gift. Mm-hmm. The kid nods stoically. Hey. Hey, big-hatted one. My mother talked about you. She said you're a traveler with a big hat, but that doesn't mean you're a wizard, because wizards aren't real. Are you a wizard? You wish. Nope, just a traveler. Boring. The kid turns away and ignores you. Oh, right, it's boop their nose. That's what I need to do. Alright, hey, Bonnie. Bonnie!
Hey, friend.
Oh, boy. What do you want?
A sleepover? That's pretty dumb.
Was it your idea? Hey. Mira's, actually.
Oh. Then it's a great idea. Why didn't you come up with it?
Stars, you do not know how to deal with Bonnie anymore.
See you at the clock tower. Alright. Let's go. We have to get everybody else.
This isn't the shop. What is this? Welcome to the library. Well, our selection is kind of lacking. All the good books are in the house, but the house is, well, closed until further notice, since the king took residence there and froze everyone in time. Are you looking for a book in particular? Are you? Nope. No problem. Let me know if I can help you with anything. The bookcase is filled with novels. Run, child, run! The Unrestrained, The Cursing of Chateau Castle, issues 6, 12, and 24. None of those catch your eye. Oh. The bookcase is filled with books about culture, travelers of the world, the house, monasteries of Change God, Kabuan expressions. Oh? There's an old book stuck between the shelf and the wall. Take it out? Yeah. Pushing some books around, you manage to get a hold of the old book. Book between your hands, you try to read the title. Try as you might, your mind can't seem to get a hold of the letters. You put it back. Oh. There's paper attached to the wall. The paper seems to list people who aren't allowed in the library for crimes against books. The bookcase is filled with books about craft. What is craft? Crafting for dummies. Creative craft. How to use the paper type effectively. Scissors type and me. Just because you're rock type doesn't mean you can destroy walls, and many more. You should gift that last one to Bonnie.
Ooh, an unfun fact.
Pick up What is this craft? Crafting for dummies? Sure. You pick up the book and open it to a random page.
Oh,
Oh, that's so much more useful to me. Protection craft, creative craft, and piercing craft. Or more commonly known as rock, paper, and scissors. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
An unfun fact, eh? Oh, I know. So a long time ago, back before life on Earth was the way that we understand it, Earth didn't have oxygen in the same way that it does now. And the very first mass extinction event that we have evidence of, legitimately happened and is called the oxygen explosion. Because a whole bunch of things very suddenly started producing a whole lot of oxygen. And oxygen was toxic at the time to the life that existed on Earth. So, most of the things that were alive, except for the oxygenators, died out. And that means that we don't have super cool tall mushroom trees. Instead, we just have regular trees. Though, initially, the things that produced a lot of oxygen were more likely mosses and lichen and other such things. And that was the first mass extinction event that we know about. Or and have evidence of. Me too. Welcome in, Miss Shar. I was out on adventures today. I went to the Museum of Natural History and the Maritime Museum of the Atlantic. I got to see Gus. I got to see the tide pool, but they wouldn't let me go swimming in it because they said I'm not allowed. And there were live animals in there, and there were starfish. Guys, starfish frighten me a little bit. They got mouths like I do. But they're blind. And they don't have brain parts. And if you cut them up, they just make more of themselves. And I don't like that. They're like zombies. They're like octopus zombies. But they've got... Well, they don't always have 5 legs. In the deep, deep sea, they have way more than 5 legs. Anyway, echinoderms are scary. I often wonder what starfish are thinking about. Nothing. They don't think about nothing. They don't got brains. They don't need them. They're just a mouth and a stomach. And legs. They don't have anything else. Mouth, stomach, feet. That's it. They're very simple creatures. I got all the brains. No, I took all the brains.
It is the art of molding the world around us as we see fit, like crafting clay into moving figurines or using paint to create art that blah 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 blah. You flip through the book. Using craft in battle is taking the creative energy and making it physical to hurt enemies, blah blah blah. You flip through the book. Other types of craft include bodycraft, timecraft, blah blah blah. You flip through the book. Timecraft. You shouldn't be able to craft time. There's a piece of paper taped to the page with a tiny face drawn on it. The tiny face is an upside-down smiling face saying, ha 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 ha. Funny joke. Timecraft not being achievable was the theory for a long time, but the king is able to freeze people in time, isn't he? And what makes you loop in time could be considered timecraft, too. Oh well. You don't really care about how you can loop in time at the moment. You're just glad you got this power to help everyone. Big papers. You slightly unroll one to look inside. It's a big map of Fogard. Nope, Sifrin's right. We're saving the world. Oh, excuse me. We got Bonnie. Oh yeah, right. I have to go bother Odile. Odile! Oh, Sifrin. You look rested. Glad to see you this laid back on the day before the end of the world. Anyway, how can I help you? A sleepover? Ugh. You guys really are kids. we can forget about our problems. I suppose so. Nonetheless, I'll be there. Poor Boniface probably needs it. Maybe we all do. But the room only has 3 beds, right? I'd better get a whole bed to myself. Mirabelle and Bonnie will probably be sharing. Mirabelle and Bonnie? So who will sleep on the ground, you or Isabeau? I think me and Issa will share. Fascinating. Anyway, I'll be there. You know, since we already decided earlier we'd meet at the clock tower and all. Anything else? Okay. I'll see you at the clock tower later then.
I know.
I'm sorry for hyperfixating on one game and being annoying about it. You're not being annoying about it.
But Fier, did you know that in Mega Man, Make a Good Mega Man level 3, you can unlock 12 whole new special weapons? I saw that and got so excited. I did not know if I cut a starfish and divide. Yeah, worms can't actually do that. I wish they could. But when you cut a worm in half, it dies. If you cut a starfish in half, it just makes more starfish. Like, you can't cut it perfectly in... Starfish don't cut perfectly in half, usually. But, like, if you cut a starfish up and there's enough starfish to survive, you get another starfish. They're very regenerative because they're very simple creatures. Like I said, they're a mouth and a stomach, and that's it. Echinoderms! Horrifying! Prism laser beam! Ooh, I need to unlock some things. Do we have to re-get the password to the storage room? Because we know what it is. Okay, good. Once we've got it, we've got it. Isabeau's here, probably pondering what favor to ask the tree. Issa! Sif! Issa! Sif! Issa! Sif! Issa! Okay, that's it. I'm ending this bit. Aww. 100 trickster tokens? Oh boy, that's gonna be 300 years of me trying. Boo. Hey, that's how it has to be, Siffrin. Anyway, I was just looking at the favor tree. Isn't this tree cool? Joke time. Yeah, it is. Glad you agree. One could say it's pretty... Uh-huh. Tremendous tree. Yeah, yes! You both laugh. Laughing uproariously, he raises his hand toward your shoulder, but stops and brings it to his side. Okay, he did the hand thing again. You're too curious. You'll have to ask later. That was funny. I'm gonna go soon, so you can do your thing with the tree, but do you want to talk before I go? Clock tower, sleepover? Huh? A sleepover? Crab, yeah! Doesn't the clock tower have only 3 beds, though? I'm guessing Bon Bon and Mira will share, and Madame Odile will take her own. I still think that tree joke is funny. That tree joke is gonna always be funny. Siffrin, honey, I know what you are gonna do in Act 5. I don't! No, that's not true. I do. But Chad doesn't, so we won't tell them. Which means we'll share beds again, Sif. I got dibs on the left side. Sure. Yay! But please try not to hug the covers this time. It's getting cold at night. What's up with the hand thing? The hand thing? What? You do the same gesture he does every time you talk to him at this time. Bring your hand up towards his shoulder, then sharply taking your hand back. Isabeau looks at your gesture, confused. Then suddenly stills. Well, I was trying to touch your shoulder. As like, a bro thing. Huh? But I remembered you don't like to be touched. I remembered mid-move. So I didn't touch you. So it's okay. Sorry. He was trying to touch your shoulder. You're not sure how to react to this. See, this is why I didn't do it. Because you do that face every time people try to touch you. I'm sorry. I try to remember. Sorry. Okay. You're confused, but it feels like he thinks you don't want to be touched. You don't want to think about this anymore. Anyway,
Okay. I'll be going now. I'll see you at the clock tower later. What an awkward note to end that on. Hello, Loop. Hey, you Stardust. How can I help you on this wonderful new loop?
I wanted to give you a fleur.
Let's talk about something. Sure. What do you want to talk about? Hold up. Me. I want to chat. Say, you've been carrying that silver coin for a while, haven't you? The one in your pockets, I mean. For a few weeks, yes. I don't know. I'm mentioning it because it's just so weird for it to be the only thing you had in your pockets. Only a silver coin. What's the deal with it, I wonder? It's just a coin. Is that so? It is so. You just like to twirl it, flip it, or interact with it every once in a while. Uh-huh. So it's not secretly made of gold. Or it doesn't have anything hidden inside a secret box. Or it doesn't even open some secret door if you press on it really hard. No, but... Pretty pathetic to be carrying it around with you this whole time, though. What should I do next? What you should do? Well, big rock trap again, huh? That's what happens if you don't look hard enough, Stardust. Hard to see things with one eye. Yeah, I know. You'll miss things no matter what, especially with your sight reduced. You shouldn't feel bad. You can loop back and look everywhere again after all. That was a surprisingly nice thing to say. I'm always nice, Stardust. And yes, you came to see Loop, but it's gonna be a pain to get back to floor 2. Not really. You can always loop back, Stardust. So, you know, find an easy way to die somewhere in Dormont. There's an easy loop back spot somewhere. I wonder if you can find it. Anything else? Nah, nothing. Hi, Anya, welcome in. See you later, Stardust. They wave at you excitedly. You awkwardly wave back as you go. I wanted to give Loop that fleur. Yes, there is a banana. Speaking of my pockets. You roll the coin around in your pocket. Oh, that thing. Stop keeping that stupid coin. Go buy a snack with it or something, Stars. I did not want to talk to you. It takes up a lot of time, doesn't it, to loop back and talk to me? It sure does. It's fine. Is it? It's fine. Uh-huh. But, I wonder if... Yeah, that's a good idea. How about I teach you a special craft skill so you can talk to me whenever? A craft skill to talk to Loop even when you're not near them. That seems impossible. Only because you don't know the specific hand shape for it. Yes, Stardust. A 4th hand shape. So you can talk to me whenever. Are you interested?
The 8-ball is exclamation point 8-ball. Followed by, your question. And then it will answer you. There's also a 7-ball and a 6-ball. They're secrets. The 7-ball is fine. Fine and normal and fine. No one was ever more fine than the 7-ball. Oh! Aquarium staff has given me tasty things. Hang on, I will take a picture. Oh, you guys will get to see me on my mouse. Yeah. Oh yeah. We'll take a picture. Maybe I will have to move the bowl just a little bit to get a good picture. Yeah. Why is it so difficult? Oh yeah, I did it. Hang on, staff. Staff. Gosh darn it. I don't mean you guys. I'm taking this picture for chat. believe in myself. Okay, I did it. Oh, I have to put it. Chat, you don't understand. I have to put it in the Discord right now. That you might get to see it. I have been granted tasty things. Okay, there we are. Anyway.
A fourth hand shape, so you can talk to me whenever. Are you interested? A fourth hand shape. If anyone would know about this, it'd be someone like Loop. You nod. Great! All right, are you ready? You nod again. So, take your hand and make a fist. You do so. Then, you're going to raise your thumb and little finger. Raise thumb, raise little finger. And, keeping your hand in that shape, you're going to put your hand next to your face, with the thumb to your ear and the little finger to your mouth.
Oh! Like a telephone.
That's the secret hand shape no one knows about. Interesting. You've never heard about this, but you have a bad memory. You may just have forgotten it. And then, the very last step, there's more? There is, Stardust. You just have to think very loudly. Boy, I sure wish I could talk to Loop right now. Now that part sounds silly. Yes, that's definitely the silly part of this ritual. And that's it. Now, you can call me whenever. Well, mostly whenever. It might not work, sometimes, especially if you get too far. And we won't be able to chat very long or anything, so you'll still need to come whenever you want a breather or need to chat. But now, I can help you out and give you hints whenever. Or, if you want me to put it another way, you've just learned the skill Call Loop. You can call me anytime to get some precious hints. To call me, just go into your craft menu and select Call Loop. Easy as pie. Ow. Tee! Alright, now that you're here though, how can I help you on this wonderful new loop? See you later, Stardust! They wave at you excitedly. You awkwardly wave back as you go. You wave the flower towards Loop. Ugh, a flower? I don't want any of your stuff, Stardust. Get that out of here. This is where your gentle giving heart gets you. Is Loop hiding things from us? Yes, absolutely. Anyway, Mirabelle. Mirabelle is here, sitting on a bench and looking at papers. Hi, Siffrin. Do you need anything? Flower for you. Oh, for me? Thank you. Have you tried not dying? Loop. Actually, Loop is more of a, have you tried dying again? I hear it works great.
Alright, I gotta try this tasty food before it gets cold. Bear with me just a sec, chat. We're trying something nice and new and exciting where, okay, so these greens are delicious and they were delicious and nutritious, but one day someone didn't wash them quite right and there was a lot of sand in them because that's what happens with greens sometimes. And so they made me sick. And I couldn't eat them after that. Nope, these are better. They're better. Chad, I can eat them again. Oh, good. I'll never be able to eat cream and mushroom soup ever again, but I can eat these. Oh, this is so good. They're better. Oh, for me? Thank you,
Sifrin? This is a nice gift. I'll make sure to press it in a book so I can keep it forever. She seems happy. Oh. Okay. I'll see you later. I have the friendship drawing.
I can't believe they raced here so quick. I'm sorry, Chad. I'm just really excited because I really liked these greens and I was sad when I couldn't eat them again. When I couldn't eat them. And it made me very sad. And so aquarium staff has been trying to find a way to make them good again. And they did it! They did such a good job. Staff, you did good! Normally I would not just pause and eat everything in this bowl, but you don't understand how good a job they did. So the little meat nublets are coated in like a sauce and spices and stuff. But when they fried them with the greens so that some of the sauce and spices and stuff would get in with the greens and get all crispy. And the meat is also all crispy. And it's really good. Oh. Alright, we hydrate as chat demands.
Body break.
And a big stretch. Big stretch. And for body break, some twists. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Haven't eaten today. You should. Humans need to eat, like, at least some. Probably a lot. Not as much as me, I'm an octopus. But they definitely have to eat. Woo, spaghetti! We're slapping a spaghetti. Does a donut count? Food's food. It doesn't necessarily have to be the most nutritious food. It just has to go in the belly. Sometimes there are times when you don't feel like you can eat. Or you feel like you'll never be able to eat again. Or you're just not hungry, but you know you need to eat because you haven't eaten all day. And in those times, it's okay to eat something weird. Or something that isn't nutritious. Necessarily. Because that's how you get back to eating actual food. Hi, Coco! Welcome in! Googly, that was not directed at you. I'm surprised you responded. Fear, what's 0 divided by 0? It isn't anything. You can't divide by 0. You can't even divide 0 by 0. And I know you'd think that you can.
dividing 0 by 0 is one of those things where you think you can do it, and you hypothetically could do it, but for complicated math reasons, you can't. Technically, you can't. Because division by 0 isn't really possible. And I know that's weird. Like, it's one of those things where it's technically sort of a thing that's possible. But when you get into more advanced math, it becomes clear that it's not something that can be done. So, very advanced math won't let you divide by 0. Hey, settle down. Be cool. It's both of you be cool. Zero divided by 0 isn't possible as a math equation. Once again, it seems like it should be, but it isn't, because dividing by 0 is not a thing. Technically, I suppose you could answer it as 0, but like that's a question for math scholars that is beyond me. Well, love dividing stuff by 0. Yeah. But none of you can stop me from munching my delicious food. It's so good. Aquarium staff did too good a job. It's distracting from the game. You should also get some tasty lunch. Some munchable lunch. This Octopi has nachos, but this is really good. And an actual dinner food. I had Five Guys for lunch today, though, so the burger was very big. I forgot their standard size burgers was 2 burger patties. Even though the people with me tried to warn me. I ate 2 bags of popcorn. I almost said walk corn. I understand. Ooh, dessert. Nah, I'm okay with what I have. Weirdly, despite the fact that I bake, I'm not big on sweets. There are certain sweets that I like. Like, I like milk tea jelly. And I like shortbread. And strawberry cream is good. But, like, I'm not big on sweets, I guess. The things I like are all really mild. Uh-oh. Now I have to move the bowl out of my way. Out of the way of the video games. No, that's not a good place for it to... Right there. Yes. Perfect. I did it. Okay. Ooh, Gravity Falls! I love Gravity Falls. It's such a good game. Wait. You know what I mean. It's a good piece of media. I like it. Mabel's great. Perfect character. 10 out of 10, no notes. She makes Tumblr mad. Because she did 1 brackets, numeral 1 brackets, bad thing. And they're like, "Oh, you're not a perfect representation of cute, fun silliness." She's acting childish. She's doing things that are selfish.
Shockingly, she is a child. And I don't know if we know this about Mabel, but selfishness is a thing that she has in her. Ooh, Season 1, Episode 11. I don't remember which episode that is. I do remember the last episode of Season 1, though. Grappling hook!
Siffrin, you're here. We were waiting for you. Let's go inside. I am so hungry.
Oh, Dipper.
Phew, Bonbon. You ate all the food on your plate and more, but you're still hungry. You try not to show it, though. Oh, my mouse has just been vibing there. Oops.
Excuse me a moment while I tell it not to capture my cursor. Whoop. There we go.
Now you guys don't have to look at my mouse in the way. We'll stay with you, Mira. For as long as you can.
Oh. Oh, thank you.
Isabeau and Bonnie hug Mirabelle tightly, while you and Odile stay a bit apart, like always. This is when the audience at a theater would say, "Aww."
Let's go to bed.
We have a big day tomorrow. Indeed. Then, good night, everyone.
Good night.
Oh, I just have to tell you something, if that's okay. Not for the first time you wonder about what it is he wants to tell you. All you know is, you will not learn tonight. You nod. When we beat the king tomorrow. That's still so ominous, Issa. You haven't gone to the king yet, so you still don't know what he wants to say. You're so curious, but the only thing you can say is, okay. You think about how far you still have to go before beating the king. You fall asleep. I love that I can just hold down the nod button.
Why are you spamming? Because I've done this before. This game is about being through a time loop. Oh, ad break! It is ad break time! Congratulations, everybody! I'm still eating some nachos. Okay, you guys know the deal. Ad breaks support the channel and all that stuff. Oh! Not all of chat has played this game before. This game is a time loop game, so I'm spamming through things because I've seen them before.
The same sadness as usual. Here again. Alright. Let's just defeat it.
Monster time! It's a reference to Squid Game. I know what Squid Game is. I do not watch it.
A sadness killed you earlier, but you feel a tiny bit stronger. You gained a little bit of XP.
crit all over it. Yeah, I didn't watch Squid Game because it felt like... Okay, so I watch a lot of Battle Royale style things. I engage with a lot of media that's just Battle Royale for something. And Squid Game felt like one more of those. But capitalism is the villain, and I didn't feel like it. I think it's really good. I'm also a little bit frustrated. I'm also a little bit frustrated with how many people don't seem to, like, get it, you know? Because things like Squid Game and the Hunger Games and stuff like that, those are pieces of media that have something that they clearly want to say. And they are, generally speaking, saying it very clearly. Not like The Purge. The Purge has the thing it wants to say, but it wasn't clear about what it wants to tell you. But, like, Squid Game and the Hunger Games and stuff like that, they have a clear thing they're trying to tell you. They are not necessarily media for the sake of media. They have a thing they want to say, and they are saying it to you. Like the way a parable would be, or like a philosophical dialogue, but with more plot. And the thing is that some people don't get that, and I don't like that. So I know better than to engage with certain fandoms because I'm like, I'm not going to enjoy this one. I'm not going to like what they're focusing on because they're not going to have an ounce of self-awareness about it. Welcome back from the ad break, everybody! Yes, Squid Game is extremely tragic. That is true. All Battle Royale series are extremely tragic one way or another because everybody dies. Or worse, they don't. So the thing about Squid Game is that it's... Okay, so Battle Royale games are usually just, you play the game, and if you win, you win, and if you don't win, you die. Squid Game is, you're horrifically in debt, and you literally cannot dig yourself out in any way at all under the system that you live in. And there's nothing you can do but either die about it or play this game. Great! You want to play this game? And it's horrifying. What's more horrifying is that people are like, what if it existed in real life, though? And then did that. Like, who wakes up and goes, hey, congratulations, we finally created the Torment Nexus from hit science fiction novel Don't Create the Torment Nexus. Who does that? Not me. I would never create a Torment Nexus. Capitalists! Okay, fair. We know my feelings on things. I'm a very open octo. I also think you're funny. Capitalists would do that. It would make them tons and tons of money. It's free money! This is a reference to Piku Niku, one of my favorite games. It's a very silly little platformer, but I liked it. The only time capitalism is allowed is when it's on stream. You guys, I'm gonna make a redeem. I'm gonna make a redeem. It's gonna be called Taxis. Or something. Maybe I'll just call it capitalism. I'll make it go cha-ching. Or say a line from American Psycho. Or something. Or I'll make it do the noise thing from Wolf of Wall Street. Who knows? You breathe in and out.
100 experience received.
We did it.
See, Mira? It wasn't that bad. This is rock type.
I wish you wouldn't, ma'am. That was the wrong one. Oh, gosh darn it. That's fine. Oof. Money. Make sure to deactivate the boulder when it comes up. Once Savvy forgot to do that. Funniest loop everywhere, ever. Oh no! You're right, that's a thing you can forget to do. Oh, hello. Ooh, a paper sadness. Buy one, get one free. I'm a pocket loop. Yes, you breathe in and out. 400 experience received. Everyone was healed. Your allies' craft skills and experience have been recorded for this location. Let's go pick up our things. Okay. A pendant shaped like a bell. Ding ding. Pharaoh's in the kitchen, but did I hear about people not critically thinking about the media they're consuming that's supposed to go, hey, capitalism is bad, actually, and have that go flying way the heck over their heads? Rice, I have terrible news for you. So the reason that I don't engage with the Squid Game fandom, I have terrible news for you. Somebody I know, IRL, who really likes these kind of things and wanted to be... They wanted to do that thing because I like to talk about media and be all excited about, like, talking about media. Do you know what they told me? Do you know what they told me? You'll love it, they said. And I said, well, I mean, I do like Battle Royale type shows, and this one's really interesting. I mean, it does seem very anti-capitalism, so it's a little weird that you're into it. No, it's not, they said. And I was like, okay, let's go. Let's see where we're going with this. No, it's not, they said. It's anti-communism. I will give you their evidence. I will give you their evidence, chat. I will give you their evidence. Everyone is forced to dress the same. They're stuck eating, like, nothing or like, struggle food. She does, when they ask, the North Korean escapee, whose name escapes me because I don't remember,
if this place is better, and she's silent. I took that, and I think most other people took that as I'm not going to say it isn't better. I'm just not going to say anything. You can figure it out. The person in question who I was talking to at the time did not figure that out. They took that silence a little differently than the rest of us. They took North Korea bad at face value. And, like, I know. And, like, I didn't have the heart to explain why the things they were saying were not even surface levels readings of the thing. And once again, I don't really watch the series. I know the broad points. I've been Tumblred to a lot of it because Tumblr loves the series, so I've seen a lot of the cool scenes. Yes, they did watch the same show as the rest of us. No, they don't understand it in the same way. I've come to learn that people, I've come to learn that some people wildly misread things. And it's not in a way that's necessarily supported by the media that they're consuming. And, okay, so here's the thing. There are valid interpretations of Moby Dick that are very different, and some of them are completely incompatible with one another. There are valid interpretations. I like to interpret it as Herman Melville writing a fan fiction about a whaling ship that sank maybe a few years before he finished writing the book. A slash fiction, if you will. If you've read the book, you understand why. Main character, who is definitely not Herman Melville, despite having exactly the same physical characteristics described, spends so much time cuddling that one guy. Like, straight up just cuddling. So, like, I read it as Herman Melville writes a slash self-insert fan fiction about a whaling ship that went down a little bit ago. But you can also read it as a story of what happens when you are consumed by revenge. And that's perfectly normal and fine. Ahab is obviously consumed by revenge. Like, to the point of to such a detriment that, like, he gets a lot of people and himself killed. Like, that's... Ishmael survives, but that's kind of it. And, like, you can read it that way. You don't have to read all the like, queer subtext into it that I read into it. I don't think it's necessarily subtext. But, you know, you don't have to read it the way I do. And that's okay. That's a valid interpretation. There's lots of other valid interpretations of Moby Dick. That thing has been interpreted to death. There's valid interpretations of Metamorphosis that aren't necessarily the same as mine. There's, hey, Kafka's writing is always weird and bizarre and messed up. This does seem to be, sometimes life is hard and scary and weird and bad things happen and you feel like a drain on the people around you, and maybe you are. Because Kafka had a lot of depression problems. But, like, you can also read Metamorphosis as, and this is going to sound terrible, I have more empathy, I think, than this reading would allow for. You can also read Metamorphosis as some people are a drain on society. That, I think, is still a valid reading of Kafka's Metamorphosis. I don't think it's correct. But at a certain point, there aren't correct readings anymore. There are just different readings with... Yeah, I know, I don't like it either. But, like, you can see it. Right? Like, you presumably, you've read Metamorphosis. But, like, you can see where I'm coming from, like, saying that. Some people do read it that way. If you've read other things that Kafka has written, you'll slowly get a picture of what you're seeing. So, things like Metamorphosis really do become tragic. They really do become tragic. And it's less, some people, it's why I think it's less, some people are drained on society and more society leaves some people behind. And that's really messed up. The Starvation Artist is another one that is Kafka that's really, really clearly, sometimes people leave, sometimes people fall through the cracks in society, and that's just what happens. And it's horrifying and it's messed up, but it's what happens. You haven't read The Metamorphosis. Whoops. That's okay. It's really depressing. You can read it if you want to. It'll make you sad. It'll make you feel feelings. I felt feelings. You love depressing media. You're gonna love Kafka. Please don't read too much Kafka in one sitting. I made that mistake once. I cried a lot. I just felt so bad. Legitimately, I was so sad that at the time, one of my friends was like, what happened? And I'm like, I read a lot of Kafka. And he was like, are you good? And I was like, I don't know. And then he was like, all right, here's what we're going to do to balance it out. And I was like, what? And then we watched, like, a bunch of episodes of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. To be fair, I did feel better after. It was great. What was down this way? The circle key's laying on the floor. No time. I could ask her what's up with circles. We don't have time for that. I've decided. Key time. Oh, right. You look around the pillar. Oh, wait! Siffrin! I just remembered. This room, it's... And press the switch. Ah! You chuckle. Bonk. Anyway, I have so many feelings about media and how to interpret it and what it's about. Oh, hello! Paper! Good. We do love our crits. Get him, Odiel! What was I thinking about? Oh yeah, the Metamorphosis. And other stuff like that. Anyway, there are plenty of valid interpretations that are still supported by the text. But the thing about an interpretation of a work is you have to support it with the text. Oh, these guys. Ooh, good crits. Little twirl. Oh wait, no. There we go. You say a cool one-liner. Bunny! Bunny deals the final blow. Good work, Bunny! You breathe in and out. That door was locked over there, wasn't it? That sword's not actually there. Is it? Oh, look on the wall! There's... nothing. Just a normal, boring wall. You're getting used to this. Something was here before, but you always keep whatever weapons and armors you get through loops. Is the world rewriting itself when you look again? It is. Thrilling! Door is locked. Oh, that's the egg key. Right. We gotta do it in the other hall. Nice. Anyway, I have a lot of strong feelings about how to interpret media, but that is because I spent a lot of time in school learning how to interpret media. And like, not like how specific media should be interpreted. I don't mean it like that. I don't mean this is one book and this is what it's about. I mean like legitimately how to critically engage with media. Like how to interrogate a piece of media in a way where you come to a conclusion that's supported by the thing that you're looking at. I'm not sure how to explain what I mean. I think maybe that the science version is it's not that I learned specific facts about things, it's that I learned how to conduct an experiment, I guess. I'm just worried about that my interpretations of pieces of media are like stupid, you know? Stupid or overdone or whatever. Well, here's the thing. Some pieces of media are very clearly what they are. The Chronicles of Narnia, for instance. C.S. Lewis was not a subtle man. He was not a subtle writer. C.S. Lewis was a man who, if you did not get that the lion was Jesus, was very determined that you should get that the lion is Jesus. Like, he's a man who out and out, without completely stating, was like, that lion? You better believe. And he was part of a society called Inklings. So actually was Tolkien. They were contemporary with each other. But where Lewis's work was allegory, Tolkien had an idea called applicability. You breathe in and out. 400 experience received. Tolkien had an idea called applicability, which is a little bit different than allegory. Allegory is the Chronicles of Narnia. Everything in the Chronicles of Narnia is a thing, or it stands for a thing, or it's there to teach us a moral lesson. That's allegory. Whereas with Lord of the Rings, Tolkien wasn't intending necessarily to write a story, a fantasy story that very clearly mirrors what happened when, you know, World War I happened. He wasn't necessarily intending to write the boys go to war and come back all messed up. Despite the fact that he and his friends went to war and he was the only one who came back. He and his 3 other friends, who had very similar personalities, per his commentary, to those little hobbits. Yeah, me and the boys go to wall. And, but, like, I'm willing to allow that. Oof. Golly. Actually gonna heal Odile. I need scissors.
Let's go, Bonnie. Aww. Anyway, it is something called applicability when you don't intend to write the thing, but the thing comes out that way. It's applicable, you see. That's how I remember it. And, like, it's true that he coined that phrase, that way of saying it. There are other ways to say things like that, but that's just the one I like using. And that's kind of the difference between those two writers. And you will find that some writers are more like Lewis and some writers are more like Tolkien. And some writers don't examine what they're writing at all. They write what they write and they don't examine it. They don't know nothing about nothing. And that's okay. It's okay to write whatever you want. Anyway, this brings me back around to the fact that you interpret a thing in the same way as a lot of other people. Oh, whoops. The fact that you interpret a thing in the same way as a lot of other people doesn't mean it's stupid or overdone or wrong. Lots of things we can agree on what the text is about and what it's trying to say. And that's normal and good and okay. Sometimes something is written in a society that, like, written in and for a society that you're part of, and everybody gets the idea pretty decently. Or at least most people have the same idea about it, and that's normal, especially with something that's allegory. Especially with something that's trying on purpose to say a thing. Not everyone's gonna get it the same way. But that's okay too. Well, okay. That, I have to tell myself that's okay too. Because sometimes I get really upset when people are so far off the mark. But at the end of the day, like, it's a piece of media. Sometimes it's gonna happen. I mean, there are people in the world who think Fourth Wing is, like, the best book they've read in years. Those people are wrong. But they do believe it. I'm sorry, I really don't like Fourth Wing. I don't dislike it as much as Mint dislikes it, but I don't like it. None of us do. Amazing. Alright, moving on. I got a key to go get. Oops, bonk. Ooh, okay. Hey, Mirabelle, I think you need a turn, honey. Oh, thank goodness. Odile, I also think you need a turn, honey. Get him! Hey, my sound alerts still aren't working for me. I thought I fixed it. Oh well. We hydrate as chat to mians. There's some writing that does a little more than irritate me, but I think that's not a stream discretion. I get you. There's some writing that bothers me because it's published, but I understand that publishers publish things not because they're, you know, a really good book, but because they will sell well, and that's okay. Is there anything in this closet? No. What about you? Some books. One of them has a very striking cover of a Mudu clay figurine with large sunken eyes and a screaming mouth. Spooky.
Oh, this is that weird word lock. The storage room is unlocked. What? Well, let's go inside then. We love vials. The bookcase is filled with many books written in many different languages. Fulgardian, Potarian, Mudu. One of them is written in a language you cannot read. Just looking at it is giving you a headache. I thought I had a button that was commands, but I don't think it actually works. It's a Potarian Fulgardian translation dictionary. It's open to a page of Fulgardian words starting with T. Taciturn. What does taciturn mean? It's someone who doesn't speak up very often, Boniface. Oh, like Fryn. Okay. Yes, just like Siffrin. Hey. Hi, speak up sometimes. Not really. My teacher always says we gotta speak up more. You're an adult, so why don't you speak up more, stupid? I just don't have much to say. And it's nice to hear you all talk. Oh. Aww. That's cute. That's a lovely thing to say, Siffrin. Oh, stars. It feels like we tamed a wild animal, doesn't it? Perfect analogy. Maybe soon we'll even be able to pet them. Oh, crab! Stop! Just imagining it makes me emotional. Ah. You hide your face in your hat. See? Now we went back to a shy, skittish animal. All this hard work. Wasted. Face warm, you walk away. Yes, yes, we're coming. I'm sorry, the sound alerts are still not working properly for me. I'll get him fixed. Oopsie doodle. Forgot we were harmed. That's fine. We're gonna do a lot of scissors to this nice, ridiculous monster. Not enough scissors. Okay, Isabeau's alive. There we go. Where is it? Oh, right. There's Tears down here. Nod, nod. We got places to be. Sadness? Aw, poor buddy lost its friends. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, a riddle! Riddle time. Can't remember what this sadness is, but we're gonna cut it with scissors. Oh no, was that paper or rock? Oh yeah, I can pin the riddle. Or someone can. Yep, it's paper. Oh, Bonnie. Bear with me. Right. Oof. Nice!
Let's go. All right. Let's see. Riddle, riddle, riddle. Bear with me. I'm trying to think of the rhyme. I know what it is. Um. There you go. A horn, a home from a time before bone. Good luck with that one, chat. That might be a bit too esoteric for yous. I want to know what those cracks in the wall are about. Wait. No, that's just a random brick. You have the star crest, so use the star crest. Free path time! It worked! Bye-bye tears. Yes, L'Oreal kids. Ow! You hit your hip on the counter again. Oh! And... Siffrin. Did you really hit the counter and say, Nya? You did. Yes. Sif. 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 Cat Sif. Cat Sif. I keep thinking about those big horns from the Ricola cough drop commercial they use on the mountains. Oh, I know those horns. That's not what it is. Some vials. Cat Val, anyone? Always. The kitchen closet. You open it. Found the egg key. No time. No time to learn about egg. Egg. Nope, no time for you, sadness. Did I go in here? Oh, did. Yarg! Well, we'll make time for this sadness, I guess. What are you, rock type? Odile, get him. Get him! Wow! I said Odile get him, and Odile got him. She did it. Maybe something like a ship's horn. It is not. Ah! What the heck? Oh, right. Scissors and rock. Here, you can have that turn. Nice.
There we go. I didn't need to use Too Clever by half. Nice work, Bonnie. Smash! Where is its HP exactly? How much HP? Does it have like 1 health left? Is that what's going on? Cats! Also, I've just realized what I keep thinking. I keep being like, wow, your avatar looks really familiar. And then I'm like, because at this tiny size that I'm looking at your avatar, it looks like a Kachik. I love a Kachik. Like an Imperial Kachik from, like, the Asia world of Neopets. And I know that's not what I'm seeing, but, like, I love a Kachik. I wish I could play Neopets on stream with all of you. Is Neopets still a thing? Do people still play Neopets? It is not Antlers. Well, when Flash went away, I thought maybe they don't. But I can make a Neopets account again. I have one under Fier Luna. But I can make a different one. Ow. One moment, I swallowed chips badly. Yeah, we could go check in and see if Neopets functions again still at all. Not really an MMO, but it's one of the things I played when I was young. Icky. We could do that for the affiliate stream. Oh no, a rock-powered one. I don't like that. Odile, you know what to do. Get him. Yeah. You breathe in and out. 200 experience received. Key time. You insert the key into the keyhole and open the door. Bootner. A dresser with art books on top of it. You open the drawer. You found the broken egg key. In someone's drawer? What a weird place for a key. Crumpled pile of hand-drawn cards. Yes. You pick a card at random. This card has a drawing of a man carrying 6 swords on a boat. Oh, the 6 of Swords. How does the boat not sink? The bottom says 6 of Swords. You got the drawn card. Yeah, it's different because it's random. Do it have to do with an animal? Yes. Yes, it does. Some notes. The handwriting is so terrible you can barely read what's on it. Some papers. They seem to be various newspaper articles about the king. Ceaseless mods! Turn your gaze upon this wretched bot! Nice! Can't believe people buy viewers. What's wrong with them? You've got that kind of money, just buy a good stream setup and be done with it.
It's true. I said the thing. We love the thing. I love the thing.
You open the closet and find a pair of... Whoa. You're ready for it this time. You'll be fine looking at old spots like this from now on. There's no glasses in there, but there are some supplies. You get a salty broth. Yep. Sour tonics. You open the closet. It's filled with wax and candle making supplies. Smells nice. Instructions on how to craft candles. Yeah, so on and so forth. A craft toonie book. Oh, is this a craftology book? Piercing craft. Creative craft. Where's the projecting craft chapter? It's a craftonomy book, not a craftology book. This one is about the study of craft, not your fortune.
Aww.
I wanted to know my horoscope today. This place has been frozen for a few months now. I don't think it'd be up to date.
You really like that sort of stuff, don't you, Isabeau?
Yeah, I do! It's absolutely useless and has no basis in reality. But I like it when some letters tell me I'm gonna have a good day. You're Protector Craft, aren't you, Isabeau? People who use it are patient, honest, loyal, and very gullible.
That sure is me! Haha! You're very gullible!
Bonnie, you're laughing, but aren't you also using Protector Craft?
No!
Yes, I do seem to remember this being the case, kiddo.
No! It's not the same! I'm not gullible!
You like being able to be near them and not have to contribute to the conversation. Being silent and surrounded by people you like is nice.
Saffron? Honey? I think you are what we like to call Lay's introvert. We don't like to call it that, but I'm calling it that anyway. Sphere, am I gullible? I don't know. Are you Protector Craft?
Ooh.
Man, I don't know. That's why I'm asking you. Fair.
Nice work, Ojo.
Oh! We hydrate his chat demands. Huh?
Body break.
I love my giant water bottle. It's so big. I've had so much of it today. Alright, and a big stretch. Big stretch. Oh, yeah. Oh, for body break, we're definitely gonna do some arm circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Listen, chat, you don't understand. I was out for hours today. I left at like 9 and I was back at like 5. I want to say the hermit crab for the riddle. They use odd stuff to make a shell, but go with ants. No, it's not either of those. Oh, how's Mirabelle doing on levels? Oh, yeah, right. They're all level 45. That's how that works. Oops. Everybody gets hit by the scissors. Oof. Yeah.
Actually, I think Kaboom will get them.
Can I get a clue? I don't think you're necessarily far away if you're thinking about things like hermit crabs and similar. Though it's not a crab or a crustacean of any kind. You breathe in and out. Oops. Wait, I don't remember where I am in the house. Nice to meet you. Oh, I'm back here again. It is not an octopus. I will say, thinking of animals isn't incorrect. It has to do with animals. It is not an animal in and of itself. A sadness.
It seems to be guarding the rest of the house from us.
Yeah, we know. This one's got a crystal ball on its head. Big ball head. Big ball head! Wait, something's happening.
It's paper.
Something appeared for a second on the big ball head. That was a paper sign?
Does it mean something? We can probably assume that's its current craft type. If you need help, Siffrin, let me know and I'll analyze this enemy. Actually, I would prefer... Yes, this is the way.
Oh, come on!
Humans' early tools. Ooh. Not specifically exactly.
I just wanted the full heal. I forget what it put.
Nice.
You'll have to be more specific. It is an early tool that humans used, but you'll have to be much more specific, or can be, rather. Ooh, got it on your main playlist, not just the instrumental one. That's good. That's when you know an OST is good. Oh, Bonnie.
I need... Sweet, I need one more rock thing.
Oh, I can just hit it with an attack.
The water horn like the Norsemen used.
Not... No. It's not specifically the tool itself. It just can be the tool. I didn't see if it changed. It's scissors type right now. Isn't it? Yeah, it is. Yup. Sadness changes its craft type, but you can't see anything. Huh. Scissors! Or rather, it's paper type. That's true, I could. No, Bonnie. Mirabelle. I keep calling her Bonnie. Nope. It is not a shovel. I think I may have been a little too esoteric for y'all. Aw, Bonnie. Ah, not ready yet. Darn it. I just need to skip Odil's turn.
That's not advertising its new craft type anymore.
Sounds like we have to try stuff out and see what hits. Hey, Fier. Dig. No, I am not an askew. Oh, right. If you're looking for a horror podcast, that's Very Magnus, but a little bit more esoteric. Very Magnus Season 5. I Am an Askew was really good. It's done by the same person who did the Silt Versus. The Silt Versus is a later production, but I Am an Askew was very good. It is complete. I admit I haven't actually finished it. The Silt Versus is not complete. But I haven't been in the Silt Versus since the end of Season 1. And I really should, because it's really good, and I know that it is really good. I just haven't... I just haven't been in it. I stopped having time to listen to it, and I was sad. Oh, right, guard. Oof. Oh, yeah! I forgot. We did it! Victory!
Alright, let's keep moving.
Alright, here we are on floor 2. This room feels different than the others, doesn't it? It's missing the threatening pressure the rest of the house has. My time! My time! My time to be the leader! It came tails. Plantain chips. Yes, yes, onigiri. Now choose! Choose which one you want! Don't worry, I have enough for everyone.
You'd like a cookie.
There. You. Go!
Me as well, please. Bonnie hands you and Mirabelle a few cookies. Delicious, delicious cookies. Boring, but you could never get sick of them.
So, do you all like it? Did I do a good job as snack leader?
You nod, but prepare yourself for what comes next. Yeah, this is good.
Mm-hmm.
You say very loudly.
Thank you, snack leader, for this delicious meal. Ooh, this is so good. Thank you, Bonnie.
Mmm, so good, Bon Bon. I feel refreshed, invigorated, alive. Good food. Yummy, yum, yum.
Yes!
After eating your snacks, everyone's health has been restored. Could they use the horn to clean an animal before the meal?
Not exactly.
Everyone was healed. Yes, yes, we're all...
I will say, horn is something that it can be. It is not something that it necessarily is. But it's something that it can become. Fairly easily, actually. But don't get too focused on that, because there's other parts of that riddle.
Are you ready? Ready. All right, we are upstairs. Wait, no, it's not this way. It's the other way. Isn't it? Yeah, it's the other way. We just died to a sadness last time. No, 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 no. Anxiety ticks. We're leaving.
No, no, no. We are once again leaving.
I recognize an explosion when I see one. Ah! Ugh. These guys again. Get him, Odiel.
Oh, golly. I meant to use a different thing. That one. The one that's paper. I also remember the first time we encountered one of those and you were like, no, 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 no. Good job, Bonnie. Odiel is now level 47. Ooh.
You think about the incident. Oh, but we're not there. Tonics on the floor. Thank you. While passing through, you stumble and accidentally bump against Odile. You jump and yelp. Whoa! Oh, sorry, Siffrin. I just wasn't... Don't worry, you're good. We are used to your weird aversion to touch. Your what?
This one's paper.
Actually... There we go.
Hopefully it'll either A, give it to us again back in Dormont, or B, just let us show the coin to you-know-who and set us up for the secret fight. I'm pretty sure that we can examine the coin back in Dormont now. It is not clay. Though I suppose clay would arguably be a valid answer, it is not clay. It is a home without doing anything to it. Though it is not a home for human people. Yeah.
Let's examine this spreadsheet again. Some paper and ink. On the paper you can see a spreadsheet of some kind. There's 2 columns, one filled with names, while the other has only 1 or 2. The first full column is titled Save Vogard. The second, near empty column is titled Other. What could this be about?
Key time.
Someone frozen in time.
Oh, this is... I don't know. I've seen them around sometimes. I think they're someone's partner. Someone's bonded partner, even. Look at their earrings. Aren't they bonded earrings?
You look at them. Their left ear has a beautiful dark dangling earring, and their right ear a simple transparent one. Are those bonding earrings? You're not familiar with what that is.
The earrings have different but complementary designs. How romantic. I wonder which half is theirs. I feel like the clear one represents them better, so maybe that's the one their partner made.
Do you think we'll see their partner somewhere in the house?
Yes. They might have been looking for each other when the king attacked. If we managed to beat the king, they'd get back to normal and look for their partner.
They'd start running, trying to find them.
Flower petals in their wake.
And then they'd see each other from across the hallway, eyes locking.
They'd take one step forward, hesitantly, wondering if this is real.
And then
they'd trip on a brick and break their nose.
And their partner, seeing the blood, would faint in horror.
And then they'd feel so bad they made their partner faint, they would exile themselves in shame.
Ah, yes. How romantic.
It's not! Stop crushing our dreams!
What's a bonding earring? You suppose it's not very important, but...
It is important. It's important to me. No, this thing is rock. I need somebody with paper to have 2 turns. Okay, Odile! Odile has made a decision!
Bonnie? Oh. You breathe in and out. She was so powerful she had to be frozen in time. Exactly. Someone frozen in time.
That's the librarian.
Were they a good one, Mira?
Oh, yes. They always had good recommendations if you're looking for something. And they had a sixth sense for knowing exactly what kind of book you'd like to read at any given time. They're the one who recommended The Cursing of Chateau Castle to me. And, well, to everyone else in the house.
Oh, that book series you're a fan of.
Yes. I'm incredibly thankful to them for that.
Uh-huh.
It's a good series, Madame Odile.
Mm-hmm.
I'll make you read it one day, Madame Odile.
It is not a turtle. Though it is certainly something that a turtle has. Sort of. I don't think a turtle has it necessarily the same way, but it is certainly something that a turtle would have. Though that is not the animal I was thinking of. Mmm. Mmm. It's a shell. You guys have been at this for a little while ago. A little while. So I won't make you be specific. It is specifically a conch shell. Conch shells are really big. They are the shell for the conch snail, as you might guess. So what you can do with a conch shell, because of the way that it's shaped the size that it is you can file down or cut off, or generally speaking, remove the tip of the conch shell. It's one of those conical shells. And when you do that, what you're left with is a really loud horn. You blow into it like you'd blow into a trumpet, so you effectively are like blowing a raspberry into it, and it makes a big noise. Big noise. Huge even. We have one at home. And the aquarium has some that they keep on display. They don't use them or anything, but they have them. And they like to put them on display so that we can see them. That stuff is part of their reserve collection. Mm. 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 I'll show you guys. I took a picture. Look at the ... Odile is not reading these books. Uh-huh. Try to convince others instead. Isabel... It has romance, right? Yes. Sold. Oh, right. Pressing the wrong button. There's a crumpled poem on the ground. You pick it up. You got the crumpled poem. You put the poem in your pocket along with your souvenirs. You were there all along, but still you return home. You're not sure you like this poem for reasons you don't dare think about. Some vials. Let's see. Sweet tonics! A book that seems a little too heavy for the table it's on. This book is massive! It's called The Complete History of Fishing. Odile takes the book with two hands and hits the table with it. Do that again! Please! Crab, yeah! Huh, indeed. I'll take this one. Odile got the heavy book. She puts it in her pocket to equip later. A fishing book? Fishing-olo! It's called ichthyology, and I am not studying it. Boo. If you can knock someone out with it, it's a weapon. Boost attack, but +1 cooldown to all craft skills. Oh, golly. +1 cooldown to all craft skills on Odile is not probably ideal. The bookcase is filled with random books, from novels to picture books to massive research essays. You see this side of the bookcase shine slightly. There must be a key somewhere. Maybe inside one of the books? Which books should you examine? Running from your problems. Effort, the key to meaningful change. You open the book. Yep. Inside the book titled Effort, the key to meaningful change, there's a key. Pretty on the nose. You found the paper key. The keychain dangling from it is shaped like a hand in the paper position. You put the key in your pocket. You now know where the paper key is located. The bookcase is filled with books about the House of Change. So, the House of Change is the name of the belief. But the house is the name of the place.
And there's more than one house in Vogard. Oh, we hydrate as chat demands. Chat's really demanding I hydrate tonight. That's fair, I did a lot of working out today. I was out for hours. 2 different museums and 5 guys, and I was downtown. It was very exciting. Alright, have fun lurking. Well, I mean, you're also voice acting. That's true. I'm always voice acting. I'm an octopus. Do you think octopus can speak human language without voice acting? No. No, they cannot. Gotta keep that throat hydrated. I don't know if it's necessarily a throat exactly. You know what? I have to look that up. I know that I have an esophagus. I think. I have a path from my mouth to my stomach. It goes around my main brain, which is a weird thing for it to do, I guess, for humans, but it does do that. The octopi equivalent of a throat. Fair enough. And there's more than one house in Vogard. And a house is where people live.
Such a confusing language.
No, it's not so bad. It makes sense. If you'd like to know more about the House of Change.
Yes, recommend me a book. But let's be quick about it.
Okay! Okay! Yes! Alright, I think you should try this one. The life-changing magic of changing yourself. This one is a little abstract, but it is all about our beliefs and the change god. Living while striving for change within ourselves, while keeping our ever-changing god in our thoughts. This book explains pretty well the belief that a lot of the people of Vogard live by.
Interesting that you only have one deity. Easy to keep track of, I suppose. Oh yeah! What do you have in Kaboo then?
I know someone who changed himself. Me too.
We have gods, spirits, expressions. The nuance gets a little lost in Vogardian.
Oh, that's fair. If Kaboo, as it sounds like, is just Japan under a different coat, under a different coat of paint, then yes, that does get lost. Because when we hear kami, what we think of is, like, we literally translate it out as God, but that's not really quite right. Mount Fuji is a kami. Like the literal mountain. Rivers can be kami. Places, things, the concept of a thing. Those things can all be that thing that I said. They can all be kami. Sometimes they aren't. Sometimes they're different. And
that has a different word for it. But saying in English god of thing isn't exactly perfectly correct. Odil's right. The nuance gets lost in Vogardian. Expressions for everything. So how many expressions do you have then? A dozen? A few thousand. Huh. What? So many? Do you have to keep track of all of them? Of course not. You only have to pray to the ones that you need. So for me, the expression of search, the expression of writing, the expression of creatorcraft. Okay, yeah, I get it. Kami no search, Kami no... I know the word for writing, but I can't quite get to it, apparently. Kami no Maho, because Maho's magic. And lately, the expression of battle and victory, I suppose. Cool! That's pretty neat. I hope the expressions in the Change God bless us in our journey. The bookcase is filled with notebooks of all shapes and sizes. They look kind of out of place here. You point at them and look at Mirabelle.
Oh! They're diaries, Siffrin.
Diaries? And a library? Oh yeah, you guys do that in Dormont too! It's popular in Juvent as well. So, you know how our belief encourages change, right? Sometimes when people change, they might not feel any attachment to the people they were before. Or they might want any trace of who they were to just disappear from their sight. And so some houses let it widely known that you can give away items that remind you too much of who you are, like diaries. But those items, aren't they given away to be disposed of?
Most items are, but diaries in particular are usually kept by houses. It's common knowledge, though. I personally find it weird. Even if I changed that much, I wouldn't want people to read my thoughts.
It's more of a gesture, right? Letting go of your past self. Names and any obvious signifiers are erased by the house anyway. But mostly, it's about history. Isn't it fun to be able to pick up a diary written by someone a very long time ago? See big historical events from their perspective? More than giving away a part of you, who you were, I think a lot of people actually give their diaries away, so it's like, look, Mom, I wrote a book that's in a library. Huh. I can understand that, then. The idea of anyone reading your deepest thoughts, even years in the future, completely removed from you. Gross. Again, Vogard is weird. But you also love drama, so you happily pick up the gaudiest, sparkliest diary you see.
Oh! This one looks fairly recent. We could read a little bit. Like, a tiny bit.
We do not have time, is what I would usually say, but I'd also love to think about boring, mundane, everyday problems for a bit. Dear Diary, save us from thinking about our problems.
Belle, pick a page!
1 page, and then we're going.
I'm reading again? Oh, okay.
Everyone huddles around her. Mirabelle takes a deep breath and opens it straight in the middle.
Okay.
Mom told me to clean my room today. I hate cleaning my room. My room isn't even dirty. Why doesn't she understand? Ugh. Also, Dad noticed no one can say the name of the island north of here anymore. I tried to say it yesterday, and I got, like, the weirdest headache for hours. Might trick my friends into saying it tomorrow. The rest is just doodles of a little girl laughing uproariously. Ah, the island north of Vogard. I remember when it happened. Well, remember isn't the right word, is it? We all just know something happened. An entire stretch of land disappearing from people's minds doesn't happen often, does it?
I think my village was really close to it. My sister said it was all everyone could talk about for weeks.
That's so frightening. I'm glad that whatever happened, she didn't get caught up in it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Still, that country's name. What was its name again?
Oh, I think it was something like...
Don't!
Say it!
Crab! Yeah!
Huh. What an interesting diary entry. No, nobody remembers. We've been over it. The bookcase is filled with theater scripts. You gently touch the back of a Guardian comedy you remember liking. Ah, don't worry, Sif. You'll be able to see some plays soon.
So, there's something I've always wondered.
What is it, Bonnie?
Well, you know that stage play Friend brought us to before we got the last orb to open the house? In it, the main characters, the two men kissed on the mouth, right?
Oh, Gems. Shh, I want to hear this.
And so, when people kiss on the mouth in plays, they don't really kiss, right? They have some transparent paper in between their lips so their lips don't touch, right?
What? What?
What?
Yeah, Bonnie, they definitely have paper in between.
Ha! Yeah, I knew it! No one would ever kiss someone on the mouth in a play! Not in front of everyone!
Not in front of everyone! Oh, that's really good. Boniface, this is why you're my favorite.
Woohoo!
I really did think this was going to be Bonnie Learns About Gay People in Real Time, but then I remembered that this place is a place like Tyria, where that's just, there was never oppression to begin with. Well, there was, but that was for the char. Yeah, homophobia ain't real. Not here. I love that. I love that they're just so cash. And how could it be with the House of Change? How could it be? These people are so dedicated to change that, like, you could marry someone, hypothetically, and if that person just was like, lol, lamau, new gender time, you could end up. Exactly. It doesn't make sense with the belief system. Oh, hello. Not you again. Please don't. This thing is rock flavored. We want someone who can do a lot of paper damage.
Hey, Odile, you can do a lot of paper damage, right?
Right. Oh boy, Bonnie. I was going to have her do her paper thing. But then I didn't. That is Mirabelle. You are correct. I cannot stop calling her Bonnie. You can't freeze her in time. Nice to meet you. I don't know why. We need a Fier confuses Bonnie with Mirabelle and vice versa counter. Instead, I'm going to call her Bonnie regularly. She just... Okay, so here's the... Oh, Mirabelle is now level 47 and learned the craft skill Lovely Moving Cure. Mirabelle just learned a new skill. Oh, thank change. I'll be able to help out more. You got the memory of Lovely Moving Cure. You'll always remember this. When equipped, your house maiden will be able to use Lovely Moving Cure as a skill, even if she isn't at level 47. Lovely Moving Cure is a skill that cures frozen for one ally. It's very useful that she knows this. Thanks, Loop! Ooh, can I talk to Loop? You make the secret hand sign and think about talking to Loop. You ignore the confused stares of your allies. You close your eyes. Hello, hello, Loop speaking. Thank you for calling. How may I help you? Let's talk about something. Well, I'd love to chat, Stardust, but you have other things to do, don't you? Come by and see me anytime. We'll have time to chat about whatever you want. What should I do next? You found the key in the head housemaiden's office. Congrats, Stardust. That library is quite something, isn't it? You definitely don't have to, but I'd recommend looking around and reading a bit. Knowledge is never wasted. Anything else? Nah. Okay. Talk to you later, Stardust. Nope, goodbye. We are leaving. Ah! What is this? Oh, this is rock typed. Odelia, you've got lots of paper for me. Nice. Nice. I've been in there, right? Yeah. Yeah, I definitely have been. I did not just bust my way up here. No! Is that someone from the house? They've been frozen by the king's curse.
That's another housemaiden. She often helped me with chores. I can't believe she's...
What was she like? Tell us a bit about her.
Oh, she started working at the house before me, so she often had to teach me how to do basic things. Like what? Like how to cut veggies without cutting my fingers too? I know how now.
Oh, there's a tear in the way. Okay. The gate is locked. The keyhole is shaped like a hand in the scissors position. There's also a note stuck on the gate. The key is located in the trap building room. King is leaving notes now? He must be forgetful. Alright, let's go.
I was kind of hoping it would be an anxiety, so I could just run away from it. But if it's something I can fight, I might as well fight it. Odile, give us lots and lots of paper. Wrap this rock up.
Goodbye. It is this end of the hall that I'm going for, right?
That one's paper. And therefore toast.
Oh, there's a tear in the way. Exactly.
There you go, Siffrin. Nice to meet you.
Key time. You insert the key into the keyhole and open the door. Oh.
2 rows of tears. But only 1 crest! I think. We haven't found one of those yet, right?
We have not. You should come back here once you've found a crest. The door's locked tight. It's locked with one of those weird word locks. Nothing happens.
Worth a try.
You look at it. Isabeau sees you look. Have you never seen a lock like this before, Sif? It's a special kind of Vogardian lock. Instead of a key, it needs specific words to open. Words?
Yes, you just need to say the words aloud. I think they call it an open phrase.
An open phrase. Fascinating. So what's the phrase for this lock?
I do not know.
Ah, so it's locked.
Yes.
Yahoo. Huh. I wonder who knows the open phrase for that door.
A sadness.
Another weird one. Like the one that gave us that crust. Wait, Boniface. What do you mean by weird? No time, madame.
Let's get ready.
Uh-oh. Ew. That is probably rock type. Odile, could you, do me a huge favor and tell me what that is?
This one, is it just me or is there something weird about it?
Seems a little stronger than the sadnesses we've seen so far. And it's not showing its hands! It's crabbing annoying! We could observe its attacks or look at it carefully when we hit it.
Odile!
Resist. If it resists paper, is it paper type? I haven't been looking. Trying to see. It's scissors type. Okay. I know what to do with this now. For these guys, it's set? Okay. Yay, another crest! We should be careful about where we use this one. Wasn't there another door back here? Right, the classroom was back here. Some vials.
Oh, I recognize this handwriting. This is the seat of a very stylish, very scary lady with amazing fashion sense. She often wore this very cool dress, and she always had her dark hair in a bun. We often had the same classes, but she probably doesn't know I exist. I'm a little sad about it. I always wanted to ask her for fashion tips.
A desk. On it is an open issue of The Cursing of Chateau Castle, issue number 32. I bet that's Belle's desk. A desk. On it is a notebook titled, Mark's Super Awesome, Great Amazing, Super Duper Cool Notebook Do Not Touch. Out of respect, you leave the Super Duper Cool Notebook alone. A list of students' names for a month-long class. Oh yeah, right. Vogard is so weird. There's a little quest you can go through revolving that involving that lady to get Mirabelle a better bow. Yes, good. Alright, I've examined most everything in here. I am not doing it again. Ah! Now, we go up or down over there, and that is going to be so many. I have so many questions about which way is correct, and I think I'm going to go whichever way. Alright. Odile, you got a lot of paper attacks, honey.
Oof. Finish it off.
It's so sad.
Nice.
I've been in there. Right.
2 rows of tears, but only 1 crest.
So we have to decide which way to go, huh? Why don't we...
I vote this way.
Why this way?
Manly man's intuition. That's stupid. You're stupid. I vote this way.
Why this way?
Smart kid's intuition. And also, it's the way that Za didn't choose, so...
I'm with the kid. It's been a while since we teamed up Pasadena.
Yeah! We're the, opposite sides of the age specter allies.
Opposite sides of the age spectrum alliance, but I understand there's big words in there.
Opposite sides of the age spectrum alliance!
Oh, sorry, specterm.
Mirabelle, my friend, my sister from another mother. Please. No, Belle's with us. I'm with Isabeau. Yes! Belle and Beau! Beauty Alliance! Beauty Alliance! Ha! What kind of name is that? Do you guys spend the day looking pretty? How dare you? Also, yes? Just look at us.
Isabeau strikes a pose, and Mirabelle follows suit a beat later. They both look striking.
Ew.
We have all chosen a side, so that only leaves... Oh no. Siffrin. You're the tiebreaker. But you hate being the tiebreaker. Can't we just get along?
No! They insulted the Beauty Alliance. All that's left is war.
Whoa. Unless you bring peace to the alliances by choosing a side. You're the only one that can bring peace to this land.
I want to pick the Beauty Alliance, but I think it's probably age.
Okay.
Yes!
We will not forget such a terrible slight, Siffrin.
We will not forget! We will not forgive! May you eat only potatoes for the rest of your life.
May our house fall down on your horrified face.
Yeah! What she said.
We're kidding, Siffrin. Don't look so distraught.
I'm not kidding. I'll put potatoes in Frinn's pockets.
Shh, don't tell them. I'll help you later. You assume a guarding stance. Bonnie immediately assumes an attacking stance. All right, kids. Let's use this crest then, shall we?
Let's go!
Someone frozen in time.
Oh.
Him.
Oh?
Oh? Please, tell us more.
No, that's sorry, I mean, this man is another housemaiden. He is a scholar. He is working really hard on a project.
Boring!
Why don't you like him? Was he mean to you?
Should we do something to him?
Please don't! He is a human man that exists. Okay, listen. I think he stole one of my priceless issues of The Cursing of Chateau Castle.
Oh no!
A thief! No! Forget I said that. I have no concrete proof, but my issue disappeared shortly after he came to my dorm room to ask me something, that's all. A thief.
You look through his pockets. There's a book inside. The title reads The Cursing of Chateau Castle, Issue 3. You wave it around. Well, what do we have here?
So I was right! This horrible thief!
Mirabelle got back her priceless copy of The Cursing of Chateau Castle. She angrily stuffs it in her pocket. Victory!
It's back! It is. Sorry for bad-mouthing him while he's frozen in time. He is a very talented scholar also.
This was fun, Mirabelle. You should show your ruthless side more often.
No!
A book about traps and how they work. Some of the pages are bookmarked. Does it say anything about the traps you've seen so far? Traps. Ah! One of the bookmarks is labeled Death Corridor. This is where you first died, but you're still not sure why the trap activated when it did. You read the page. The type of trap in the Death Corridor is apparently called, if you feel safe, it activates a trap. Whoa, Sif, that's one heck of a disgusted face you're pulling. Nothing more to learn here. Something on the counter. You found the scissors key. The keychain dangling from it is shaped like a hand in the scissors position. You put the key in your pocket. You now know where the scissors key is. So... rock, paper, scissors? Just good old basic rock, paper, scissors. Makes sense. You all nod. It makes sense. A chair. But there's only one, so it'd be rude to sit down. Some carving wood. Looks like someone tried to carve during their break. You wonder where your own carving tools went. Some notes on safety. Beware of rock. Simple, to the point. Some very big rocks. 2 of them seem to be missing. Could they be for various traps in the house? Boo.
Ah! Not another one of these. I've decided I'm leaving. Ow! I know I can get this one really easy, but I've also... You know what? No.
Nice.
I feel like the more you try to escape, the more... Ah! The harder it goes. Oh, no. Leaving.
Yes. Okay.
Behind you, touch me up.
Body break.
And then it's time for a big stretch. Ah, big stretch. And for body break, we'll do crunches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we did it. Oh wait, no, not key time. It's key time next week. Because that is it for tonight, everybody. It is now closing time, and we hope you enjoyed your visit to the octopus enclosure. Oh, it has been a long day for Octopus. We are going on an adventure, though. Where will we go? Where will we go? We could go anywhere. I am not going to see Poppy Playtime, but I considered it. Where will we go? There's
There's not as many people on here. There's not as many people on here. As usual. Ba 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 ba. You'll have to bear with me. I lied. I'm going to a different place. Nah, we're not gnoming you tonight. I was gonna gnome yous. But then I was like, wait, no, we don't have to gnome yous. I have a funnier thing to do. Yeah, we're gonna go visit Sarzak. Sarzak is a necromancer, but not doing necromancy tonight. Sarzak is suffering this evening. Suffering some Donkey Kong Country! Alright, that is it for tonight, everybody! I will see you all tomorrow! For FF6, we might actually do something tomorrow on FF6 besides grinding. Who knows? Thanks for playing along with me, everybody!